And this is going to save me from having to play in New York City. Because it's too aggravating, because the Ramones fight too much. I'm friendly. I really am friends with them all,
yeah.
You know? But, like, they hate each other.
Really?
Yeah. I think it's, like, not really, they don't really hate each other, but they're more insecure than I am. So they're more competitive, you know? And, like, if I want to, well, now this is old news. But if I wanted to play with Marky Ramone, he'll get real bitchy. If I go play with Joey too, when we all should be playing together, and that's what the people want. And I think I'll go to New York for a vacation, maybe. And I'm not going to play that much anymore in my life, you know. And like just do like 30, 40 shows a year internationally. And then maybe in about 2 years, like Barbara will take over because she has a really good voice, and maybe I'd like to make an album for Barbara and get her a record deal, and maybe I'll play in her band if she'll let me. If not, I'll stay home and get 2 sanchichas, and I'll be happy. You know, I will. I'll just stay home and let. But I doubt no, that's not gonna happen. You know. Actually, I want to teach her to play the blues, and that's going to take a couple of years.
What about the album? Is it recorded? Is it going to be recorded and mixed?
Well, I have one recorded I did with Chris Spedding, and he's used to play in Roxy Music with Brian Ferry, and he produced this. I'm real happy with the album, and I want to get a deal with it. And I'd make 3 CDs, I gave Gabriella and Fernando the CDs now to give to the record companies. And I wrote I think it's got to be the best album of a Ramone, and, but I'm lucky I have Barbara singing, because I don't really think I could get on MTV and stuff like that.
Well, introduce your band.
Well, this is Mario, he's the drummer.
What about him?
Well, we met him in La Plata, and I don't know, why don't you could tell him, he could interview,
Talk about me, about myself.
Bueno, contanos cómo llegaste a la banda de Dee.
Y ellos buscaban un batero y yo buscaba una banda porque había roto con mi banda hace 3 meses. Y bueno, y hubo algunos contactos telefónicos y bueno, nos comunicamos y empezamos a ensayar. Y el feel es muy bueno a nivel personal y a nivel musical, con Didi y con Bárbara también, nos llevamos muy bien.
Well, that's Barbara.
And Barbara is playing on the bass and singing, and I play the guitar, and we don't want to play with anyone else. It's just the 3 of us, you know what I mean? We're not going to have anybody else play. I am also very honest about everything. And before, I wouldn't make a commitment to a band or to a music career. So for me, this is the only way now I can feel safe. With Marky Ramone, I really love him so much, and I like to play with him, but I don't feel safe playing with him. He's illogical according to my needs and his needs. He's a full-time music man every day, 995, how many days are there? 365 days a year. But I'm an artist, right? I want to write, I want to practice my guitar, and write music, or just sit around the house, And I don't want to play every night, because there's no need for it for him. Nobody wants to see us that much. You know what I mean? It's like you can't overdo these things. It's no class there. But he doesn't know that.
Well, the last question.
Okay.
Sometimes you walk in the street and you see in a wall stamped "Punk Not Dead." What do you feel when you see that? What does it mean in the 90s? Punk war. What does it mean in the 90s?
Class war, probably. But I saw on the statue in the Plaza d'Italia, they said punk is not dead. And then I saw punk punk's dead, like punk's not dead. They crossed out the not and put punk's dead. Hey, you know what? It's all like, it doesn't matter anymore, you know, to me, because I'm not dead. You know what I mean? I'm still alive, and if they're complaining about themselves, what I'm hoping to do is instigate more punks to become alive. You know, like myself. I hope that after people see me, they'll try to be more like punks than other people. That's all I can do, is try to set a good example for the kids, you know, and try to be a punk like I am.